he's hijacking the plane, and he has no idea.
Yeah, we're still talking about this.
Yes, we are. It's like the funniest thing is he didn't figure out until like halfway through the flight, until it was supposed to get where they're going, and the tower is like, attention hijacker. And he's like, I don't know who the hijacker is. And the entire time that chick's just smiling the entire time. And he realizes, oh crap.
I saw that coming a mile away. He's the one who hijacked the plane.
Trying to prevent the plane from being hijacked.
What an idiot.
But here's the thing. Well, the entire time he's like, who's the hijacker? He's like trying to talk to the fish that can see the future. He's like, who's the hijacker? Who's the hijacker? And she just like keeps smiling. Meanwhile, he's waving around a gun on a plane. And you know what he does after that?
What?
He fulfills his life's ambition of serving the perfect meal, of where everybody uses the proper table manners. Everybody uses the correct utensil and holds the wine glass just so, or you get shot. That's what he does in the in-flight meal. And then he's like, okay, I'm gonna let everybody off the plane after this is done. So they land, and the only person he keeps on is the pilot, and he makes the pilot parachute off after he's like, okay, now aim it towards the ocean. Everybody off. And he's like, okay, autopilot will take you out over the ocean. You're probably gonna crash halfway across. I was like, oh, that's fine. Don't give a fuck. And the psychic bitch is like, hey, if you figure out the way to get off the plane without dying, I'm pregnant, by the way. Yeah.
Oh.
Here's the thing, though. The entire time, throughout the entire book, she thinks that she is infertile and can't have children. And that is her job. She's a prostitute. She's like the surrogate mother, but it's pretty much a prostitute. Like the husband of the family will have sex with her, and the wife will stand out in the hallway and think of baby names. But it turns out she's infertile, so she just gets paid to have sex with strangers. And she's like, well, it turns out you made me pregnant, so I fucking hate you. It's like the one thing I didn't see coming. Literally.
So are you done talking about that book?
No.
Oh god.
Because
what else could there
the
possibly be?
Well, here's the thing. After he fucking makes the pilot, after he kicks the pilot out of the plane with the parachute, he goes in the cockpit and starts recording the book into the black box. And like at the very end, it's like I only have a few minutes of fuel left, and I still have no idea what she was talking about. Wait. Oh, I get it now. And it says, the next line is, at this time, on this date, the plane crashed. You're like, fuck you, cliffhanger. There's no sequel. Nothing like that. But yeah, it's like really weird. It turns out his brother was killing everybody and making it look like suicide. It's bullshit. Then he framed the main character for murder. And then they spend like 3 or 4 then him, his brother, and the psychic bitch spend 3 or 4 chapters like cruising around America in mobile homes on semi-trucks. Like that scene from Bolt.
I haven't seen that.
Well,
what do you think of it?
What, Bolt?
Yeah.
It's a fucking movie about a dog. That's what I think.
I know.
How good could it possibly be? I've seen it. It didn't wow me. It
wouldn't wow me either.
Here's the thing. It's the Truman Show for dogs, if you get what I mean.
I've seen the Truman Show. I get it.
It's pretty much like that. Like the dog literally has no superpowers, but they do everything to make the dog think he has superpowers. For the acting of a dog who entirely believes that
all of this is real,
and he is legitimately defending this girl from the man with the green eye, and then he escapes and flips the fuck out. Jason's fucking cat that works on the scene. But yeah, Yeah, the people in the book just cruising. They find like the mobile homes are being moved from state to state on the back of semi trucks. Like you'll see them. It says wide load. They got 2 or 3 vans with them. You know what I mean? Burn. You know what I mean? Burn. 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 I understand. Anyway, but you know what I mean. You've seen those, right?
Wait, seen what?
Mobile homes being moved on the back of semis.
Yes.
Yeah, they cruise around in those. Yeah. Hey, explosion. Explosion! When did you get here? Dude, it's the most confusing game ever in terms of what what the basis is. Saboteur. It's a good game, but it's supposed to be a stealth game. But all the collectibles involve you blowing something up. Pretty much.
So are you done talking about that book now?
Yes, I'm talking about the Saboteur now.
Okay, I just have one question.
What?
What is the name of that book?
I want to say Survivor.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have got that out of that.
Yeah, I know, right? He's the last survivor of the cult.
You want to talk about Dead Space 2 now?
Well, what's the point? Talk about a Saboteur. That game's the most confusing thing ever. Like, okay, it's stealthy. So you stealthily go up there and shove this dynamite up this guy's ass. And light it in front of the other Nazis. And blow them all to hell. The end. Like, wait, what?
Well, the Nazis deserved it.
Alright, that's the end of the first mission. Alright, here's how we're gonna so stealthily blow up this fuel depot. By the way, I'm a famous author. Meanwhile, your guy's just drunk and does not give a fuck so long as he's killing Nazis.
And I totally almost died right there.
Explosions.
Yeah, there were so many explosions
Like the Saboteur.
that I almost couldn't take it.
Like the Saboteur.
I hate... See, I think this room is probably the worst one for me.
Are you dead
It's
yet?
worse than that one in Chapter 6.
I don't know what you're talking about anymore.
The one that I saved right before it.
Oh. I think I explained that because I had no idea what was going on.
If I hadn't told you that, you would have no idea.
I would have like shook my head and like, yeah.
Yeah, you would have
cool.
totally agreed with me just to agree with me.
Just so you would stop talking about it. I don't want to make you sound like the idiot, but
no, that's Quinn's job, but he's not here now.
I just agreed to make you sound like you're good at this.
Good at what?
Commentary.
Are you trying to insinuate something here?
No. Just trying to deflate your ego. Any more
It's not working.
I know.
It's not working.
I'm aware. Maybe we should make a comment about your non-existent love life. Would that work?
Yeah.
Hey, it worked.
Shut up.
It's okay.
It's not okay, actually.
You know, Ethan's never had a
You're
girlfriend.
worse.
What do you mean I'm worse?
Have you ever been involved in a relationship yourself?
No, have you?
No!
Here's the thing. Ethan told me the story that he never should have told me. He's only ever asked a girl out once, and he got rejected outright.
Like, how bad was it?
I can't remember what grade he was in, but he said he told me about this. Yeah.
He couldn't remember what grade he was in?
No, I can't remember what grade he said he was in.
Oh. I started to say, if he didn't remember what grade he was in, obviously he was too young to even be asking that.
But no, he asked a chick out, and she just flat out refused him. I did not...
See, that's why I can't ask somebody out, because I'm afraid I'm going to get outright rejected.
Oh, come on. The worst I can say is no. That's kind of what you're afraid of. Hey, Disco Hands. You shot that guy in the kneecaps, and it didn't work. That's so weird. I'm just gonna blow
Okay.
Here's something to tell you to go up the wall.
There's an elevator there, but the thing is, the elevator is up top, and the only switch is on the elevator. So you have to go all the way around.
Oh my god.
You have to fight through all of these guys.
You would think they'd at least tell you to go around instead of telling you to go to the elevator.
You think it usually does when something like that happens, but not this time. We gotta make you figure this one out.
It's like Fable. With this glowing trail or whatever that tells you to go in the completely wrong direction. You're like, wait, that's the thing's this way, the revolution. They're like, nope, gotta go this way. And then you go to the next area and it tells you to go back. Like, what? It's like I'm wasting hours of in-time games. You haven't played any of the Fable games?
No. I don't really want to either.
We should do that for an achievement video.
Well, until that day comes, screw it.
I got the capture card and the microphones. That day's coming, dude.
Yeah, unfortunately for me.
I just say it's not that bad. All right, it's like it's it's an open world game. There's no difficulty level.
Thing is, though, you know how I am about games that have sequels. If I don't, you know what's even worse than playing a game that had a game that came before it and not playing that game? Playing a sequel that has no continuity with the one that came before it.
Oh, like
I don't like series like that.
Oh, so you don't
If
like Final
there's
Fantasy?
I've never played Final Fantasy.
Apparently, every game that's not a direct sequel to the other games is like, you know what? Remember all that big lush story we had before? Yeah, fuck that. Apparently, the only thing that stays constant is chocobos.
That is true.
Alright, there's chocobos everywhere. I just remember this picture I saw. It says, in like the course of 20 years, if you finally get around to making another character have a game of her own. It's like talking about Final Fantasy 13, the main character in that.
Lightning.
Whatever. How would you know if you've never played one?
You just know these things.
I don't. I know they're.
Oh, we're about to see Ellie again.
Hey,
it's Stross with Ellie's eyeball on the screwdriver.
He needs to get through her security
Screw
clearance.
you!
He needs to get through her security
You
clearance.
owe me an eye.
An eye for an eye, fucker.
How am I supposed to give you an eye?
Take his eye. It's like, here, I got this for you. It's like Van Gogh giving his ear to his girlfriend. Here, I got you this. Hope you like it.
Okay. This is totally happening right now.
It looks like the scene from Modern Warfare.
Yeah!
It looks like the scene from Modern Warfare 2 where you get jerked out of the Gulag by the fucking rope that comes out.
Yeah.
I was like, what was that? Was that gonna do that to me?
Okay.
That's weird. Like you would if that's no way that happens in real life. Giant space anus. It's pooped. It just
Really?
It just
You're
sharted.
such a kid.
It just sharted all over the place. That's what looked like this happened. It was like it contracted and there was a spray. It just sharted all over the place. How much did you pay for this game?
My brother bought this game.
Oh, thank God. He's the only one dumb enough to buy it.
Well, actually, my dad bought it for him, but same difference.
Good thing he was dumb enough to buy the game.
What?
The giant space sharks. That sounds like Attack of the Space Sharks, the movie. How are you finding anything anywhere? Seriously? How are you finding anything anywhere? There's like a 3D environment. 3-dimensional environment.
Because I've played through this so many times, I just know where everything is now.
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna know where the end of this video is now.
Yeah. Attack of the Space Sharks. The sequel. Yeah.